Good evening everyone, and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. In this video, I will be basically discussing about the preamble of Indian Constitution. So, before starting the video, I would like to give you a brief idea about what a preamble is. A preamble is actually what is a preamble? A preamble is actually the introduction of Indian Constitution. So, Indian Constitution, we all know what the Indian Constitution is. It is the basic or the supreme law of India. It is the supreme law of India. It is the supreme law which according to which our country runs. And the preamble is the introduction to this constitution. We will get to know by reading the preamble. It is only about a one page length, but in the words which are mentioned in preamble, we'll get to know what are the ideas that will be discussed in our constitution, what our constitution makers wanted to be our India to be in future. So that is what a preamble is. So let us start the video with the first question. So the first question is, the preamble of Indian Constitution is adopted from which resolution? So, from which resolution the preamble of Indian Constitution is adopted? It is adopted from Objectives Resolution. Okay, and this Objective Resolution was passed in December 13, 1946 by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he was the first Prime Minister of India, and he was also a very important member in drafting or in constituting our constitution. So he gave the idea of objective resolution. So in objective resolution, he told how our constitution should be, on what ideals our constitution should be based on, and those things. And this objective resolution, from here only, later on, our constitution makers enacted or framed the preamble. Okay, so the next question, from where does our preamble derive its authority? That means from where does our preamble get its power? Authority means power. What is authority? It is power. So so the preamble of Indian Constitution, it derives its power from people of India. That means we the citizen of India, we the people of India, we give preamble its power. Okay, so it is a very important question. It may come in your examinations, in your civil service examinations, or maybe in any other examination. So the next question, let us move forward to the next question. The next question is, on which date Constitution of India was adopted? So Constitution of India was adopted on November 26, 1949. Very important question. It is a very easy question, but sometimes we tend to do mistakes in easy questions also. So it is a very important question as well as a easy question, basic question. Constitution of India was adopted on 26 November 1949. Okay, so another question related to this question comes on exam, that is, when was our Constitution of India not adopted? When was our Constitution of India came into force? The answer will be a bit different from this one. The answer will be 26 January. Pardon me for my handwriting. Actually, I don't have a pen right now, so I am trying to just write those things with my hand, so it's coming a blurry. So I hope you guys won't mind about that. I will just tell you, 26 January 1950. Okay, this was the date when our Constitution of India came into force. But when was our Constitution of India was adopted? The answer will be November 26, 1949. I hope this thing is clear. Okay, now let's move forward to the next question. So the next question is, can preamble be amended? Can preamble be amended? So let us try to understand this question. The next question is, can preamble be amended? So the answer will be yes, the preamble can be amended. So what is the meaning of amended? Amended means to change. To change. Amend mean to change. Okay, to change something, the synonym of change is amendment. Okay, amended. So we can say that, can we say that preamble can be changed? The answer is yes, the preamble can be changed. But in Berubari Union case 1960, just remember it for any civil service examination, it is very important. Berubari Union case, Supreme Court said that no, preamble cannot be amended as it is not a part of constitution. It did not recognize preamble to be a part of constitution. Berubari Union case 1960. Okay, Supreme Court said in that way. But in Keshavananda Bharti case of 1973, it is a very, very important case. You will get reference of this case in many of the judgments are very important of the case, and recently Kesavananda Bharti also died. So this case becomes very important for this year's prelims. So in Kesavananda Bharti case, Supreme Court reversed its judgment. Supreme Court, it reversed its judgment. It said that preamble is a part of our constitution. Earlier in Berubari Union case, it said that preamble is not a part of our constitution. But in Kesavananda Bharti case, it said that preamble is a part of our constitution. Okay? And again it said that it can be amended except the basic structure. That means the parliament can change the certain things of preamble, but it cannot interfere with the basic structure. Now, what is a basic structure? We will get to know about this on my subsequent lectures of M. Lakshmikant, which I am also planning to bring in front of you the whole M. Lakshmikant book. So there we will discuss those things. So just for now, just remember these two facts. In Kesavananda Bharti, it said that preamble is a part of our constitution and it can be amended, it can be changed, and it has been changed one, which we will know later on. But the basic structure cannot be changed. Okay, ये basic structure change नहीं कर सकते आप लोग. ठीक है, तो चलिए अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. I will try to speak in Hindi sometimes, but most of the times I will speak in English. Okay. If you have any suggestion, you can write in the comment section. So let's move forward to the next question. So the next question is, when was our preamble amended? So just one question before, I told you that our preamble was amended once, and it was amended in, the answer is 42nd Amendment Act 1976. Very important Amendment Act. In this 42nd Amendment Act, there were many changes made in our constitution, and that is why this 42nd Amendment Act is also known as Indira Constitution or mini constitution. Okay, it is also known as Indira Constitution or mini constitution. Just for your knowledge, I have told you. I will be discussing those things later on. But one other thing, it may come on your mind, that what were the changes that were made in preamble in the 42nd Amendment Act. The changes were, they added 3 more words to the preamble. What were those words? Secular, socialist, and integrity. These 3 words were not there earlier when our constitution was adopted. But later on 1976 42nd Amendment Act, we added, or the parliament added, these 3 words: secular, socialist, and integrity. Just remember it. It is very, very important for all kind of examinations. And I would also like to give you a short trick regarding how to remember these 3 names. Just remember these 3 names by a trick, and the trick is so, say, in. Okay, so this is the trick. By this trick you can remember the 3 words: so for socialist, say for secular, and in for integrity. Okay, I guess you have got this point. So let's move forward for the next question. So the next question is, it is often said that the key to the minds of the makers of Indian Constitution lies in the preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, or DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy. So the question came in 2017 UPSC prelims examination. So it said that the question is that the makers of our constitution, the people who drafted our constitution, they had certain things in their mind. They wanted our India to be this or that way. So in which of the following their ideas were expressed? Did it get expressed in fundamental rights, or in fundamental duties, or DPSP, or in preamble? What will be the answer? Where did their ideas get reflected? Where did their ideas get reflected? Okay, their ideas got reflected in preamble. So the answer will be A, preamble. So in preamble, as I already told you, we can have a brief idea about how our constitution is, what are the ideals, or how our constitution makers wanted our India to be. Suppose in our life we have some aspirations, we want our life to be in this way, that way. In the same way, the constitution makers wanted our India to be in certain ways, and those ideas are reflected in the preamble. Okay, so let's move forward to the next question. So the next question is, which one of the following is in correct order in the preamble of the Indian Constitution? That means, what is the correct order? So in your textbooks, when all of us studied in our preliminary classes, we had our textbooks, especially in the NCERT textbooks, they publish the preamble in the first page. So we often used to come across the preamble, but we never used to give any interest what it was written. But it is very important. See, now it is coming in your examination. So by this question, I want to make you aware of the fact that you have to remember the preamble. At least you have to memorize the preamble, so that if any question comes on the words of the preamble, you may easily answer that. Suppose in this question they are asking the correct order, so the answer will be A. It will be sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. Okay, and between these words, socialist word and secular word, socialist word and secular word, it was not there when the preamble was there. It was not there, but it was added later on in the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976. So the last question of the day, is the preamble justiciable in nature? That means, if anything that is written in the preamble is not applied in real terms, or is not applied by the government, if the government fails to apply something that is written in the constitution, suppose they have written about justice, equality, liberty, if the government fails in any way, can we go to the court that the things that are written in preamble is being violated? The answer will be no. No, it is not justiciable. It is just an ideal. It is just like an ideal, but you cannot go to the court by saying that my justice is not maintained, my liberty is not maintained, I have not got the equality. Yes, of course you can go to the court if your fundamental rights are violated, but if the things that are implicitly mentioned or are mentioned in the preamble, you cannot go to the court. Okay, so that is the thing. So at last, I would like to show you something before ending the video. So as you can see, This is the preamble, original preamble. Okay, this is the original preamble of India, of Indian Constitution. Always try to remember the words like sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Okay, and it was adopted on 26 November 1949, as I gave you on one of the question. So try to remember these facts. So here I would like to end my video. If you have any suggestions, you can write on the comment section. If you like the video, please do recommend this video to your friends, and please encourage us by sharing this video and liking and subscribing to our channel for more such awesome videos. Thank you very much.